Hi, and welcome to part 11 of Let's Play Sonic Generations. We've done City Escape, which was fun. So who have we rescued after all that? It's Rouge, the Bat, from Sonic Adventure 2. That was her first appearance.
Buddy. The thing that snatched me was like nothing I've ever seen before. Watch out. Come to think of it, you're nothing like the Sonic I've seen before.
Oh, I get it, because he's the classic one. But yes. Rouge is trying to guess what the hell's going on. We've restored City Escape. So, the next level of the Dreamcast era is from a game that wasn't even on the Dreamcast. Why am I going up here? I don't know. This is another level entirely. This is Seaside Hill, I believe. We don't need to know about wall jumping. I've already demonstrated it. Welcome to Let's Play Sonic Heroes, at long last. And in the interest of the power of friendship, I have a guest.
Oh, hi!
Yes, so this game, for your benefit, because I don't know if you know much about this game.
Nope.
It's basically like you have to play in sort of teams, so you've got teams of 3 characters that play through the game. So this is obviously the Sonic team, which is Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles.
And you're totally playing as Knuckles, aren't you?
Yes.
Yes, gangsta!
You do kind of have to switch between them anyway, like, to use their different skills, because Sonic's the speedy one, Tails can fly, and Knuckles can just punch stuff.
Because he's gangsta.
Exactly. And Tails has a really irritating voice.
Well, most Sonic characters have irritating voices, to be fair.
This is true, but Tails was voiced by an actual young child. So,
Really?
yeah.
It's a rarity nowadays.
Yeah, these days he tends to be voiced by women, but back then he was actually voiced by a woman.
I think women
vice
are
versa.
depend on voice acting, because they can somehow sound like a boy whose balls have not dropped yet.
Yes.
Oh, what'd you do that for?
I'm not very good at Sonic Heroes.
Oh, is it? Robots should beat you up. You should have been Knuckles and just punched him, and it'd be done. You punch one, and all 3 would blow up at once, because he's that awesome.
I think that actually does happen.
Yes.
Best left to Tails.
Yeah, he keeps saying that same stuff over and over every time he jumps. Every time he presses the jump button.
Yay, woo, hey. No. Shut up. What? I thought they were doing a Power Ranger morph sword thing for a second.
Yeah, they're doing the they're getting into a vehicle of sorts.
Like a go-kart?
Yeah.
About go-karts.
Yes.
They don't usually... I've driven a go-kart, they don't look like that.
It's kind of a cross between a go-kart and a bobsleigh, I think.
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Let's go up there, it's the only way it can go!
Yeah. The voice acting in this does get really irritating, because everyone's constantly talking to each other. And there are 3...
Please don't tell me they say those things all the time, like, oh hey, a flying enemy, this person should... I think...
Oh no, it's because like this is essentially the tutorial level and everything. It does that.
Just making sure, because some games do that. They're
They
like,
do
oh, have you
like to
forgotten
point-
how to shoot? Let me
They do
remind
like
you.
to point out all the like little quirks of each level constantly. It's like, oh hey, there's a big monster over there, all the time. It's like, oh.
Just in case you forgot.
But this game does have the immortal line. Look at all those Eggman's robots, as spoken by
I know
Tails.
English. I refuse to call him Eggman. I refuse.
He is Robotnik.
Dr. Robotnik. I still think Knuckles could propel them with, like, his awesome. They don't need Tails.
You just really like
Just
Knuckles.
whips his hair back and forth, his echidna hair. And they'll go like Mach 5.
Yes. It's disappointing that Knuckles doesn't have any rap music to represent him in this game. I know.
He just embodies rap music. It's
Yep.
Knuckles rolls.
But his name is Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle.
Hey-oh!
That's
But
genuine line from one of his songs. Yes.
I like how they all represent primary colors.
Yeah. But yes, in terms of like the team dynamic thing, there are actually 4 teams in this game. It's not just the Sonic team.
Oh.
There is also the Team Rose, Team Dark, and Team Chaotix. Team Dark.
Chaotix is the freaking Giga Raptor video.
Right.
I've showed it to you before, you failed.
I can't
Anyway,
remember.
go on.
Yes. Team Dark is Shadow, Rouge, and the robot thing. And I can never remember which robot it is because there's about 4 in the Sonic series.
Is it
Team-
Omega?
Might be, yes. Seems like the most likely one. Team Rose is the most irritating team in the game because it's Amy Rose, Cream the Rabbit, and Big the Cat.
But they've got Rabbit on their team. Surely there's some good in.
Well, yes. And that's the end of the first of 2 levels that represent the Seaside Hill area.
Is there a Marvel?
I don't think so.
Screw this game, turn it off.
Too easy!
Sonic's
You know how much I
far
love
too
that
happy about that.
Yeah, I got B. I'm above average.
This is Ocean Palace. It's a palace in the ocean.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I thought it was carry out.
I love how the very first thing Sonic says in this level is, "It's a sea palace." No, really?
A sea and an ocean are 2 different things.
Mm.
I can't remember the difference off the top of my head, but they are 2 different things.
I think an ocean's just bigger.
I'll take care of this stone door.
It's been a while since I took.
There we go! Look at all those
Hey.
Eggman's robots.
Too cool.
Man, Knuckles sounds really gruff. Damn. His body image does not support that voice
I
at
know.
all. He should be like at least twice as tall and just be buff.
I think sort of the voice actor we got after this, I think is Dan Green, who's known for doing really deep voices, and is like a bit of a meme within voice acting circles for how gruff he tends to sound. He was the voice of Knuckles for a period of time, I think.
Well,
I'm
I
pretty-
approve of the voice. It's just his body image does not
Yeah,
represent. It's kind of awkward.
it's the perfect gangster voice, though, really.
It is. He should just be dropping fat beats every chance he can get. That's how he should talk all the time.
But
Like how
at the
some
moment-
people talk in haikus, he talks in fat beats. Is he using Sonic
And
and
his-
Tails as like punching gloves? Because
Pretty much,
he
yes.
was. That was amazing. Yes.
Yep. And just then I demonstrated exactly how awful the PS2 controls are for this, because I was just trying to change to Knuckles and it kept switching between Sonic and Tails.
What
'Cause
button
I was-
do you have to use to switch?
It's either triangle or circle. But sometimes this game likes to
Same thing.
interpret me as pressing the button twice, so it'll cycle through twice. So it'll select Knuckles and then just switch to whoever was next, because it cycles round.
Yeah, but seriously, why do you have 2 buttons to do the same thing? Just so you can cycle in different directions?
Yeah, I think it's so that you can switch to a specific team member when you need to. Like if you
It's
want
not
to.
like you have a team of 12.
You might want to
Surely.
switch quickly to Knuckles or quickly to Tails, and you want to make sure that. Yep.
Some hedgehog bowling. So the other team is the Chaotix.
Yes.
Isn't Knuckles the leader of Chaotix?
Yes, Knuckles had the game called Chaotix on the ill-fated 32X, I believe it was. And I died.
Good job!
I got invincibility and then I died, so that works.
It does protect you from drowning.
Yes, I know. But yeah, Team Chaotix was SBO the Chameleon, Vector the Crocodile, and Charmy B. Yeah. And they have been in literally all of about 2 games. This one and Knuckles Chaotix.
So, when I guess Knuckles was just like, screw you guys, you're lame.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to be associated with you.
I don't really know much about Chaotix, actually.
No, I mean, like, in terms of this game, like, he's on a team with Sonic and Tails.
I think it's just more that, like, they wanted it as teams of 3, and Knuckles is more associated as being part of Sonic's group these days.
Crew.
Yeah.
With keeps.
I screwed up the wall jump. I've got to try and glide up. I don't quite understand why Knuckles can glide like that, but okay.
Because his hair is aerodynamic. He's got echidna dreads. What do you want? Kind of funny. Kind of funny that Sonic's so prone to drowning, yet I have seen videos of hedgehogs swimming.
Yep.
and floating on their backs. And ridiculously adorable.
A mistaken belief from the developers of the first game that hedgehogs couldn't swim.
I have video proof.
Yep.
On my
He admitted later on that it was a bit of a stupid decision and he should have done better research.
Yeah, I mean, they're so cute and they'll float around on their back and they just chisel. So yeah. Mind you, I don't know if he's based on your kind of hedgehog or the hedgehog I'm thinking of, because you guys have your own little European hedgehog. They're not little though; they're like the size of your cat.
Yep.
And then I'm thinking of the itty bitty ones that people here have as exotic pets.
I think they're very similar. I think it's more just kind of the size.
Yeah, yours are huge. Yours are like at least 3 or 4 times the size of the little exotic pet ones. Unless you fatten yours up, then they get kind of big. I've seen a fat hedgehog too, and kind of funny. Look like a sponge in your bathroom. I would be so confused, like...
What?
This map's really big, and I'm used to Sonic just being...
Yeah. This level just... a lot of the levels in Sonic Heroes just go on forever and ever. And it's just because they want this whole team dynamic to work, so they keep putting sections of the level where different team members work, and...
This is like an exploration and adventure game map, not a timed T-race map.
Yeah. And the problem is, like I said, the controls are kind of awkward as well, so it doesn't help. I don't know what
Did you really have to subtitle that?
Yeah, I know. I don't know, it could be worse with like Uncharted and its efforts. Subtitles. And speaking Tibetan. And this is the move that they can do as a team.
Right.
Where you can't see anything that's actually happening. Just there's that animation and then all of a sudden all the enemies are dead.
I know you haven't played this, but for anyone else watching who has, if you're familiar with the Bloody Roar series, it's a fighting game, and your people turn into animals, like anthropomorphic animals. It's pretty much beat 'em up, smash your buttons, and win kind of game, because you try to pull off combos and it's next to impossible. But anyway, Alice the rabbit has a special move where she'll grab a dude, bunch him up into a ball, and just like drop kick him. But what's even better is that there's a half beast girl who I can't remember the name. She kind of like turns into a half cat girl thing. She turns into a ball and just bounces around the arena. Like, I don't know.
And that's what that reminded you of.
It totally reminded me of that. I was just like, what is she doing in this game?
Yep.
Because it looks almost exactly like that.
Let's head up there.
That's
Indiana Jones time.
Whoa! What's with that giant rock?
It doesn't look ominous at all.
Yep.
Get out of the way! Here we go!
Oh yeah, because that rock totally has enough propulsion to do the loopy-loop.
Yep.
or velocity or whatever. Speed.
Yeah. This section's kind of annoying as well.
Oh, there's 2 of them! Look at that!
Yeah, I think if you miss certain speed pads, they actually do hit you. It's really annoying.
There's 3. How many Broly
Yeah.
death balls do you need, person that built this place?
And there we go. Finally reached the end of Ocean Palace. Let's see what terrible rank I got.
Sonic, what are you doing?
I
Doing? Just
don't even know.
Tails and Knuckles make sense. Sonic just
Yeah.
looks like he had an epileptic fit and is stuck like that.
Yeah.
Why is your Knuckles score so low?
I don't know.
Or rather, what did the dots mean?
I got a T!
Oh, done. Let's get in the corner.
Right. We are back. I'm used to it now. I'm just going, yeah, whatever, we're back. This is Seaside Hill. Seaside Hill was the first level of Sonic Heroes. This is why the Dreamcast era is incorrectly named, because Sonic Heroes was not on the Dreamcast. This was the first... Oh, red starring. Seaside Hill was the... Sonic Heroes was the first... thingy, what's it? The first non-Sega console Sonic game. In the main series at least, anyway. And yes... Another red star ring. This was the first Sonic game that I wasn't that fond of, to be honest, out of all of the ones I played. Like, chronologically first. Because I don't know if it's the PS2 copy, because it was on the PS2, the GameCube, and the original Xbox. I don't know if it's just the PS2 version, and if like this is different in other versions, but the amount of times where like the game interprets what I'm doing, interprets me as pressing buttons twice, another red star ring, when I'm only pressing it once. So the amount of times where I've like homing attacked into oblivion, simply because the game thinks that I've pressed the jump button twice, when in fact I haven't, I've only pressed it once. It was ridiculously sensitive to the controls, but that's why I've never been able to finish it. Yep. I've struggled with it. But never mind. Maybe one day I'll finish it. The interesting thing about Sonic Heroes was the fact that there were 4 different things you could play. You had the Sonic team, which was Sonic, Knuckles and Tails, and then you had like the Dark team, which was Shadow, Rouge and the robot whose name escapes me. Omega, that's the one. Red Star Ring. And then you had Team Rose, which was Amy, Cream and Big. So that was my favourite team, obviously. And then there was Team Chaotix, who I mentioned during Sonic 3, Red Team Chaotix. I think we may see... Yes, I think we see the one member of Team Chaotix soon. I think he's who we rescue in this level. No, I missed that red star ring. Never mind. One interesting thing about this level as well is the fact that it incorporates elements of Ocean Palace, the second level of Sonic Heroes. Don't know why, just does. Those rolling boulder things were from it. A lot of the levels in Sonic Heroes were kind of grouped like that. They were kind of 2 levels on a theme grouped together. And they obviously just decided, let's combine them. This is the classic Sonic version of said level. The fun thing about this one is that it's taken a lot of elements from levels like Labyrinth Zone and Hydrocity Zone and all that from the original games. So it's a bit different. There's a red star ring up there, but we can't get it right now because I took the wrong route. Never mind. This level can be a little bit annoying, simply because of the underwater section. It is entirely possible to avoid this water section, but it's not easy. This is one of my least favourite classic Sonic levels, to be honest. adequately represents the frustration of playing the original Sonic Heroes, in fact, as I pointed out, and I landed on the thing. That's another top route that I've missed, never mind. And this is mean, because it's like, oh, you're gonna go up here? No, you're not gonna get the red star. It's mean, don't do that. And I land on spikes, 'cause I'm great like that. I like the music. Where is that? Not a fan of the level. Now, the original CZ was kind of fun, but not much of the rest of the game. I will go back through Sonic Heroes one day and actually try and finish it, but no, never mind. To be honest, this is the level which, the classic level, which they didn't seem to know really what to do with classic Sonic for this level. There's not really much. There's not really many landmarks for this, to be honest. And again, were there many landmarks for the original level? I don't even think so. But yeah. This is a terrible performance on my behalf, I think, but what can you do? And yes, the underwater sections do have the drowning music, as you would expect. So that's cool. Oh. Okay, yeah, we go. But I wouldn't clear that jump, but I did. Oh, I missed the rings, no! Never mind. There we go, we got up there eventually. Here we go, boulders! Yeah! It's about the only really interesting thing about the classic Sonic version of this level, is the boulders. So... and they literally just appear at the end like this. And I got a red star ring! Yeah. Let's see how badly I did. Let's see how badly I did. This was the last level of the Dreamcast era, even though it wasn't on the Dreamcast. Let me remind you of that. I somehow got an S rank. I don't know. Whatever.